Hey, give me that. All right, see, they do this little thing for DVD stuff where it's like a slate and they go, Act 9, Take 7, go. But I've written fuck stick on it, so deal with that. I'm gonna give you a tour of my office. I don't know why you would wanna see my office. It's like the most boring thing ever. This is my door. That's my character. That's executive producer, doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I put a little thing there when I'm gonna return. A lot of times it just says fuck off. This is my desk where I write the show. I usually sit here like this and like write the show. Some cartoon characters. Michael Jackson. He'll be in an upcoming episode of season 2. And what else can I show you? This is my canes. Perhaps you've seen these on the TV show House. I collect TV stuff. This is one House is using the current season. We got some posters here. It's from the E.T. episode right there. Tony Dakota, venture capitalist from the Stoner Vision episode. These are some names of the characters for the episode 209, which is an episode we're working on. So we always put the character names, then we decide who we're going to get to play the characters. Right here, that's Penn Jillette and his partner Towler. They form a magic team called Penn and Towler. They're the best magicians that ever lived, and that's not just my opinion. That's actually fact. PeteMustachio.com. I am the I'm the creative director for PeteMustachio.com. Pete's my friend. If you guys really check out the site, it's an awesome site. If you like martial arts, if you like things that are awesome, it's great. What else can I show you? Star Wars, of course. Friday the 13th, one of the best documentaries ever made. Got to have the Rocky Cups, Mr. T, and of course Apollo Creed. These are some cards for shows we're doing. Great Recession is a possible. This will be very good if we don't end up doing these, because then you'll never see these again and they'll only be on the DVD. And what else can I show you in my office? Hard drive, technology, nano, more technology, my wallet, technology. This is a cup, I drink from it. This is a horn, I do that with it. These are glasses, I put them on my eyes. This is a top hat sometimes I wear instead of my regular hat, just because I like to change it up. This is water. I drink water. I think a lot of people do. Maybe a lot of people are fans of water. It's water. This is my sofa that I sleep on because I write a lot for the stupid show. I mean, the show. TV. What else? This is boring. Sherlock Holmes, Mario, Lebowski. A lot of people ask me, where do we get the ideas for the show? And they're just like sitting around. You can find ideas anywhere. They're usually written on these cards like Hitler, cowfucker. That's an idea. Here's another idea. It just says idea. You just fill in the blank. So that's a good thing too. I like to use this thing a lot. Check it out. It's a bullhorn. I usually talk to the staff through the bullhorn. Let's follow me. I'll show you around the headquarters here. These are our video games. Bust a Move. This has Pac-Man, Galaga, completely illegal. That's the way we like it here. This is a guitar. Use it to make music sometimes. Right here. When I'm bored, I just rock, and then I put it back on the stand and stop rocking. This is Gretchen, who works on the show, who also plays the character Mary. That's pretty interesting. And Gretchen has a little dog here.
Really?
And Gretchen's dog's name is Wolfgang. And isn't it funny how she kind of looks like Mary? She has red hair, and she does the voice of Mary, and she works on the show. And this is her character, Mary. How interesting is that they kind of look alike? Coincidence? Possibly. I don't know. Thank you, Gretchen. Now, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, we got Marissa, who works on the show. And Tony, who's the supervising producer of the show.
What's up?
And interesting enough, doesn't that voice sound very familiar?
Who the fuck is Steven Spielberg?
He actually plays the voice of Black Steve. That's right. A lot of people that work on the show, as a little secret, do the voices on their show. Why? Because I'm cheap. No, because they're talented. They're multi-talented. It's like if you got somebody who can like run real fast and also shoot a gun. Well, that's a cop, but you know, you get my point. So this is craft services at Code Monkeys, and this is my favorite thing for craft services. I demand that we get little chocolate donuts. I'm on a health kick, as you can probably tell. I mean, I work out, ladies. And hard day. All right, that was too much. That's my brother over there.
How's it going?
See the resemblance?
Not really.
He looks like me, only crazier. What else can I show you guys? We play a lot of chess here. I mean chess. Ladies. This is a Game-O-Vision logo. This is actually visible from space. If you made it really big and put it like near the Great Wall of China. Those are the writers. Some of them are not in. And that's it for the writers. They're not. Tommy does all the music for the show. He wrote a very famous song for the first season. What was that song called?
White Bitches is Free?
White Bitches is Free. How dare you? I wrote that. No, he also wrote the more famous song that I was thinking of. A little song about the hard streets of Sunnyvale.
Oh, yeah. Sunnyvale Street.
Sunnyvale Streets, which was featured in one of our most famous episodes. I know that everybody who's fans of the show know what episode that is. So that's one of the men who wrote it. This is where we do all the voice records. This is the microphone we use to do the voice records. We made it ourselves. So see, this is one of those shows where you guys can just make if you wanted to. If you had a basement, you had computers. Let's go into the animation department, shall we? Ah, yes, the animation department. This is my favorite department because this is where people animate stuff. And this is one of the best departments ever. And here's the thing. Come here. Look at this. These are all numbers. And I have worked here for about 2 years. I don't know what any of these numbers mean, and I don't care. And they make little faces when they're sad, when there's a sad piece of animation, and there's a happy piece of animation. Those are computers. They're hooked up to the wall, and then electricity comes through them, I think, and then they make animation. That's our robot. Those are chairs, carpet, pretzels. Just a jug of pretzels. Bob's Big Boy. All right. This is the editing room. This is where we edit Code Monkeys. And all this stuff, we touch it with our fingers. Very robotronic. This is a current episode. We're editing for Code Monkeys, which I'm sure this will already be on the air by the time you guys even touch this DVD. And let me just do something really quick on, let me show you how I create Code Monkeys. I have these little characters here, and I just put them up, and then I just do a little improvisation of a scene. I just improvise. So, Dave comes in, and he'll be like, Dave will be like jacking off in Jerry's coffee. He'll be like, there we go, jacking off in Jerry's coffee. And he'll be like, Jerry, dude, I'm jacking off in your coffee. And the Jerry will come in and be like, Dave, what are you doing? Stop jacking off in my coffee. And then he'll be like, no, dude, I'm not going to stop jacking off in your coffee. You know why? Because you need more cream in your coffee. And then Jerry will be like, Dave, that's not the kind of cream I want. And then I'll write it down, and then they'll animate it, and that's how we make the show. And then Dean will come in and he'll be like, what's up? And Dave will be like, dude, I just jacked off in Jerry's coffee. And Jerry will be like, I really did. And then Jerry will go like, I don't want to. Jerry will run crying. Why do you keep doing that, Dave? Ah! And then he'll be like, what's up, dude? Can I have some coffee? And Dave's like, sure, dude. I have the best coffee in the world for you right here. And he'll give it to him. And then Dean was like, what's up? This coffee tastes good. And then he'll walk away. And then Dave will be like, sometimes it's too stupid. Sometimes Dean is too stupid. It's too easy. And then Dave will walk away, and then it'll be scene. And then a whole, that's how shows get written, just with these little finger puppets and me. That's it.